So next, we are going to do a mango pickle, a simple mango pickle. So I've got my ingredients here. As you can see, I've got some turmeric powder, very essential, that's my preservative. Kashmiri chili powder. You can use other chili powder, you can use paprika if you like, you could use smoked paprika if you like, for a different twist to it. It's not a problem. Kashmiri chili powder is the mildest and the most colorful of all chilies, which is why we prefer to use that for things like pickles, because you get lovely color, the yellow and then the red trickling through. It's nice. Sea salt, okay, Welsh sea salt, Helen Mon, of course. Fenugreek seeds, okay, there, fenugreek seeds, about a teaspoon, half a kilo mango, so a teaspoon of asafoetida. Asafoetida is a resin, again, from a reed. Black mustard seeds, very important. I've got about 20-30 curry leaves here, which I need. So I'm going to shred them on the board, curry leaves, and just a few green chilies, okay. So I've got 5 green chilies here. I'll just move it to the side. So the green chilies, you don't chop. If you chop a chili, like I've said before, your product becomes hot. But if you cut it like this, and all we'll do is split it into 4, and then we'll cut it down into half afterwards, yeah. We'll cut them all into half. Do not discard the seeds, because there's a lot of flavor in those seeds, okay. A million recipes tell you de-seed the chili. No. We Indians don't believe in it. We like the seeds in. The heat is not necessarily in the seeds, the heat is in the pith, which is why when you de-seed it, the pith comes out, and when the pith comes out, the heat gets less. But you don't want to bother with that, because the way we cut it here, so I'll just going to halve them now. Okay, here we are, cut into 4, and then that's halved. I'm going to heat my, I'm going to heat some oil in this little pan here, good old extra virgin rapeseed oil. Don't be afraid of oil, we need more oil in this, because like I said, oil becomes a preservative for us. Many people use whole curry leaves. I prefer to shred them, because when you see a whole leaf at the time of your eating, you don't feel like eating a leaf that's been cooked. You keep wondering what the leaf is. But by shredding it, I get all the goodness of the leaf, I get all the flavor that I want, plus nobody minds something that is shredded, and it's so mixed up that you won't notice. In the diced mango goes the chili powder, the turmeric, which is about 1.5 teaspoons, and the salt. Now, what will happen with this salt, and why am I adding it whole like that and not mixing it or diluting it or whatever, is because with all the juices, the salt will start to extrude the juices from the mango, and automatically it will release water. When we fry the spices and add to it, that will then bring it all together and make it preserve it itself. There's a hell of a lot of vitamin C in there, so it's got its own natural citric acid formation there. It's not going to need any more citric acid on the top or acetic acid or any of that preservative. So the oil is hot, I can smell it. What do you need when you add black mustard seeds, not white mustard seeds? It will start to splutter, okay? And when they splutter, you can hear the sound. It will fly all over the place. So we just keep a little loose lid on it. Otherwise, it will be all over the place here, or on your face, which is not so pleasant. You can still hear the sound. And as the sound dies, means the seeds are fried, you get this lovely nutty aroma. So I'm going to add my green chilies and my curry leaves inside, and the fenugreek seeds. Okay, and we let that fry for a minute, because we want the fenugreek seeds to cook. In goes my asafoetida, a little stir over there, and a mango pickle is ready. It's that simple. You leave this, it will start to release its own liquid, and we'll fill it in a jar and just leave it. Don't touch it for at least a month. Do not touch it for at least a month, more better, okay? And it will form its own little gravy or sort of a sauce inside, with the liquid coming out of the mango, the oil mixing with it. Regularly for a few days, just take a jar, if you take a big jar, cover it with a muslin cloth or a kitchen cloth, you know, what we use for straining, put a rubber band on it. Every day open it, give it a good mix with a piece of tissue, wipe the edges clean, and then cover it again. And do it for at least a week, 10 days if you can. It only takes you half a minute to do that. Or keep it in a bowl till you're ready to put it in a jar. Much easier to mix in a bowl. And then once you've mixed it like that, every day, bit of kitchen towel, and just wipe the edges clean like that, okay? Just so you don't have any thin matter sticking to the side. You keep it, you cover it with a cloth so it breathes, and then you do it the next day and the next day. Do it for a week, then fill it in a jar and forget about it. And you'll be surprised how good your pickle turns out. Wow. It's picked up a bit of heat as well.